back at the last year of COVID, there are obvious tragic outcomes, but it's also been particularly tough on children. And some of the effects aren't so tangible. A new study ranked the best and worst states for children in the past year, and West Virginia was near the bottom. But as 7 News anchor Catherine Guyon shows us, some feel the ranking isn't matching the work that's being done.
Hunger, lack of tools for remote learning, and difficulty paying family bills. Those are the 3 categories this study used to rank the states. And the fact that these are the biggest difficulties children face isn't surprising to some, because these were issues long before the pandemic.
COVID has really shown a spotlight on inequities that existed in this country long before it began.
38 out of 50. That's where West Virginia ranks on the 2021 Childhood Report when it comes to the best and worst states for kids in the time of COVID. And some of the biggest issues, like internet access, aren't just a problem here.
To be clear, kids all across the U.S. are struggling with this. The digital divide impacts urban kids too, but there's more opportunities for local solutions.
It's not just a rural digital divide in the Mountain State, it's also a rural food divide.
Specifically child hunger, from about a 20% for the entire state up to about 28%, which, is significant. It's a significant jump just for a really short period of time.
We knew that before the pandemic began, for instance, 30 million kids across this country relied on the free breakfast, the free lunch, in some cases an evening meal, as their primary source of nutrition.
Morrison said the Mountaineer Food Bank has always struggled with the question, how do we get food to the people or people to food? Now they're working in overdrive.
I know the 2 food banks have distributed, over 15 million more pounds than they did in 2019.
With school remote and other services shut down, the food bank tried to increase distributions like mobile food pantries, but communities have also shared the responsibility.
I know of teachers and bus drivers going door to door delivering food. Those things are happening. So while, there's certainly, access is always an issue in our state, there's people out there trying to fill those gaps.
And if you're wondering how Ohio ranked on the Childhood Report, the Buckeye State was 31 out of 50. I'm Catherine Guyon, working for you.